You can run, Chico.
Oh shit.
But you
That was
cannot
what I was
hide.
trying to play. My bad, guys. Watching a little wrestling. My bad.
KD tore his Achilles playing hopscotch before the game instead of just sitting there standing up like a normal person. Like, no, bruh. They didn't show up. Who's falling down? What else do you need to do? Mr. 3 to 6, get your niggas ready. He gets smoked on Marcus. The regular shit started, niggas was on. Is this your king, dog? Is this your king? That's my name today. Is this your king? AKA Marcus. If you can't afford them, send them somewhere. That's what the dad said. If you can't afford me, trade me somewhere where I can, where they can afford me, man. Trade his ass, boy. Trade this nigga. I don't care if he plays for the Colts. I don't care if he plays for the Titans. The Jets get down. Anybody can have this nigga, dog. These niggas zero top 30 just to motherfucking live your life. Believe the motherfucking God. Huh? You better put on for the shot. You know, look, you smoking, you lose. You donkey in a week.
Yo.
What up,
should we start this with say hello to the bad guy or what are we doing?
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
My bad, guys. I was watching a little wrestling. Hit the wrong button.
It's always something.
Always
every episode, it's always something.
Always something. Last week it was I woke up late. This week you got a little Razor Ramon, a little Scott Hall. How you fellas doing today, man?
I guess I'm on my razor's edge. I guess.
On the day we remember and think about Kobe, and you come up here with them kind of fuck ups. Like this is how we start. This is how we start. This is the exact opposite of Mamba mentality to start.
Complete opposite.
First of all, guys, my bad. Second of all, it's okay, bro. It's definitely okay.
You didn't let us down. You let Kobe down, man. Go ahead.
Man, Kobe knows. Kobe was a wrestling fan. He know what's up. He good. He the one did it.
No, don't blame Kobe for that.
Don't you dare blame Kobe for that. We will end this show right now. I will fly to Memphis.
Right now.
We will catch
right
these.
Now.
You dare disrespect Kobe like that?
We had to pull. Yeah, we got to pull up on you for that one.
Bro, y'all ain't gonna pull up nowhere, bro. Come on now.
All right.
You do remember the story of Kobe fans, right?
Oh, one of my best friends is a Kobe fan. Yes, I understand it, bro.
You know something.
Who, Neville?
Yes, Neville is one of the biggest Kobe fans I know, bro.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
One of the biggest. I call him that all the time, bro.
Yeah, Kobe fan.
He sure the hell ain't no Lakers fan. That's a damn.
Nah, Kobe fan.
That's another story. That's another story for another day.
I appreciate that, Loso, man. I don't know why the comments ain't popping up. I gotta fix that. I don't know what the hell going on.
I get
but
it. That's
It's
preparation. That's
that's not
preparation.
that's
And
not
that
me.
having
That's not me. That's
oh
not
no.
me. That is StreamYard.
and Kobe would
That
not
is
like this
StreamYard.
lack of accountability that we're showing right now.
That
He
is
would not like
that
that
is
either.
StreamYard.
Exactly.
That is StreamYard's issue. That does not have anything to do with me. That is
Yeah.
all
Oh
StreamYard.
no.
StreamYard is fucking up. But
Oh, you're supposed to have a preparation and do
that
enough
is all
study to be able to handle all these situations. And I don't know. I'm questioning right now.
that is StreamYard fuck up. That has nothing to do with me.
Mhm.
What's up, good sir?
What up?
Man. But we here today. It's I wouldn't say it's a sad day, but it's one of them days where you gotta remember an icon passing. It's been a year since Kobe's been gone. And it still don't feel real. Like everybody know I wasn't the biggest Kobe fan when he came to playing ball or nothing like that. But Kobe the man is totally different. Rest in peace, Mamba, man.
Always.
Always and forever, man. And rest in peace, Gigi too, man. Gone way before she was supposed to be.
All of them, man. Let me not even. Where is it at?
Right.
Because I had this shit down.
I,
Alyssa
'cause
Altabelli.
I actually posted it.
Yep. Alyssa Altabelli, Carrie Altabelli, John Altabelli, Peyton Chester, Sarah Chester, Christina Mauser, and the pilot Ara Zobayan. All of them. RIP to all of them. Because that's all families that had to deal with some loss. Like you lose a husband and a kid and one hell no.
Yeah, man. Let's start off the show with some of your favorite Kobe memories, man. I take one from all y'all, one from everybody.
If I had to pick one, I ain't gonna lie, it's probably that practice when he was going off on Jeremy Lin and Lil Dub. I ain't gonna lie, that right there was one of my favorite Kobe moments because like I had just started kind of turning the corner on liking Kobe because I'm the kind of person I'm like if you're not on my team I don't fuck with you. So it was one of them like I just wasn't fucking with him, but it was right I was starting to turn the corner and right when that footage dropped, I was like, yeah, I love Kobe now. That shit right there was gold, bro.
I man told them niggas he was soft as tissue.
Soft as sharp. Like that's one of the lamest. It's such a lame line coming from anybody
it was
else.
lame, but it was true at the time. That's what made it so funny. It was so accurate. Like they was terrible. If you look at that roster that he had,
Yeah.
that's Jordan Hill and shit. Like that was a terrible ass roster that he had.
Yeah, it was.
And he wasn't even showing up to practice. It's just one of the days he just so happened to pull up at practice and just bust everybody's ass and talk shit. I love that. That was one of my favorite moments right there.
Jeez. The one that always stood out for me was and it got even better once I found out the stories after the fact. But when he dropped 62 3/4 against Dallas, first off, we go crazy when someone outscores a team over 1 quarter. He did it over 3. And against a team that went on to make the finals that year. So not no trash ass team. This man single-handedly outscored the Western Conference champions that season by himself. But then once I found out that in the fourth quarter, he's on the bench because they've blown him out, and Brian Shaw comes up to him and goes, you want to go back in the game? Like, you got 62, like you could have a huge game. And he just goes, nah, I don't need to. We got the win. Brian Shaw's what do you mean? You got 62, like you could go crazy. He's like, nah, I'll do it again another day. What? What? And for him to do that and then less than a month later drop 81? Come on. The fact that a man scored 81 and you could even debate whether or not that's his most impressive scoring performance,
Right.
like it shouldn't even be a contest. But you can legit be like, I don't know, it's
that game that you're talking about is actually the best performance I think I see out of him, better than the 81. Just because
to me
he
that
did it in 3 quarters.
Right. That's always been my number one. I think partially because I was able to watch that one. I wasn't able to watch 81 because I was back in DC. And so I had to like scroll like bare bones Facebook and MySpace trying to find updates on what the fuck Kobe was doing as he's dropping 81. But yeah, not just the scoring, but like just the attitude of Kobe just being like, no, I know that most people don't do this, but I'll do it again sometime. No big deal. Like, nah. Unreal.
Malik.
For me, honestly, it's Kobe's last game. I don't know why. Like, he's had so many great moments. Like, before it was the 81, but Kobe's last game, man, after all the years of them talking about him being done and what he had left in the tank and everything like that, and for him to do what he did on the last night, bro, I don't think a lot of moments, except for the moment where he tore his Achilles and he went and hit the free throws anyway and walked off on his own power, like, there's not a lot of moments that are greater than that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was him snatching his flowers back from everybody that tried to take it away from him. And that's why I fuck with Kobe's last game, probably more than any other game that I've seen. To be real with you, that's one that I don't have to tell myself about, but my grandkids I'll tell them about. You know what I mean? So that's it for me.
My favorite, I guess you could say my favorite Kobe moment is probably him winning his first title without Shaq. Winning his first title without Shaq, because everybody had their whole, is Kobe gone? Will he be able to catch Jordan? Can he do it without Shaq? Can he do it? And then he gets to the finals the year and they lose to Boston. And then he gets back and they beat Orlando, which it was supposed to be Cleveland there that year, but that's another story for another day. Then they go back to back and they beat Boston the next year. Like their 3-year run that he had getting to the finals, bro. And it was just, I think that's when I finally was like, all right, this nigga really is that nigga, bro. So that'll be my moment for Kobe, bro. Loso said for him, he said the buzzer beater in OT versus Portland when he flew back from Colorado at halftime.
That won the division or something that year. He liked two of them. He hit one to tie it and then the one at the buzzer beat.
The nigga came at halftime. The nigga pull up at halftime and drop 30 on the nigga's head, bro. Like,
can you imagine looking up at the scoreboard and then all of a sudden you look and see Kobe coming out the fucking tunnel? You probably played one of the best halves you can play against the Lakers. And then you go out and look up and Kobe's on the way out the fucking tunnel. I'm good. Poor Ruben Patterson.
He should have never talked. He should have shut his dumb ass up.
Hey,
You just
man.
like
The Kobe stopper, bro.
Why? Like, we learn these things and people still doing it. You're the motherfucker sitting there laughing at Braun last night. Like, why the fuck would you do? Like, you don't fucking like tick off these kind of people. It's just not gonna go well ever.
Kobe was that guy. Kobe's the number one guy that lead. He
Yeah.
needs no motivation, but you gonna give him just a little bit of extra motivation by saying some dumb shit or laughing or any of that shit. You made a
He
lot of
al-
motherfuckers pay.
he already knows every single weakness for every single one of your players on your team, and like all of your plays and all that shit. Like he already knows the fuck he's gonna do. Like, don't just leave it. Just leave him alone. Just
I don't know. Kobe and Pau Gasol was literally the ultimate cheat code, bro. Like, there's no way in hell that you're gonna tell me that niggas on the court speaking Spanish. Like, literally in the middle of the game.
That's not all. He got voices on his team.
He's speaking
Italian.
Italian.
Terry off on his team. He's speaking French. Like, he can do all this shit. That was crazy.
And can I just say, and like, oh my God, and because you mentioned them, like, I pray that I have just one friend like fucking Pau Gasol. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know. I hope I do. I know I got some really, really close friends. Stuff. I pray that one of them is as good of a fucking friend as Pau Gasol is. Because that man is a fucking saint. Like, just to call and check in every so often is like, all right, at least you keep an eye on making sure they good. This man is out here taking trips. He named his first daughter after Gigi, or the middle name Gianna. Like, he is legitimately taking care of them because that was his brother. Like, and you ain't gotta have money. Like, that ain't a money thing to do that kind of shit. That's just fucking love. That's like, that shit is unbelievable. I gotta give fucking Pau Gasol all the respect in the world for that shit.
For sure, man. For sure. Because that takes a lot, bro. That takes a lot, bro. Especially when you got a family of your own already, and you doing it for another family too. Like, that takes a lot, bro. It takes a lot. Any other memories of Kobe Bryant that nobody has really said, bro?
It's a lot for me, but I like one of my favorite characteristics of Kobe was just the fact that he, like, you could get into it with this motherfucker, and next year he's like, "Hey, you want to come play for me?" He did that twice. He did that twice. He did that with Artest.
Yeah.
He did it with Matt Barnes. He's like, "Yo, y'all some tough niggas. Y'all the type of niggas I need to rock with," because there's a lot of people that take that kind of shit personally, and you'll be like, "Nah, I don't want to play with him and all that shit." I'll be like, "Nah, fuck that. If you crazy enough to fuck with me, let's go play." I love that characteristic about him. I think that's really dope, because a lot that goes to show the real dog that he always had in him. He don't give a fuck. None of that shit, bro. If you go to the ball and I can use you, it's work. That's all he was about.
And also just like non-basketball stuff, or like non-his career stuff. Like, the fact that man went on to really find his calling after basketball, when everybody was like, I don't know what Kobe's going to do outside of basketball. He's bad. Like, no, he just took that drive and that passion and put it towards other things to win a fucking Academy Award after retiring. Like, what?
Dear basketball, man.
Right. He started his own little kids podcast thing. He was gonna have people watching the WNBA. Like his effect on women's basketball just you just seen Zach Randolph was just talking about it again. Like he went to Kobe about coaching his daughter and how they work together. Like stuff like that. It's why he was such an icon and why worldwide that affected everybody, not just basketball, not just America, sports everywhere, business everywhere, worldwide. Shit like shut down because Kobe passed, and that's like the ultimate icon type shit.
Yeah, he really switched over to being an icon after basketball. Well, I say not even after basketball. Probably like his last 2 years in the league. I think that's when he kind of hit icon status, and then his last year, his farewell run. I think that was it.
Swag.
That's what you're on mute, bro.
My brother had something to do when he tore his Achilles. Like, all right, I
That's
don't have
dope.
much left. You know what I'm saying? So his influence is still being seen right now in 2021.
Facts. I got a funny Kobe moment, bro. That I will always laugh at this fucking moment, bro. The Nike commercial where Kobe having a symposium, bro.
That's one of the best commercials of all time.
And they asking him all these questions, bro. And he said, and Kanye literally says, Kobe, I won a Grammy. I've done this, I've done that. What more can I do? He was like, more. He was like, what the fuck, Kobe Bryant?
You're welcome. It was great.
That one in the Jalen Rose commercial. He asked for $81. He asked for $81 in his martini.
His last commercial where he had like the haters and all the hecklers, and he was just on the court, and it was like blocking them, and it was like blocking them out, and then just dunk like that shit. The puppets, the Kobe LeBron puppets, was
Kobe LeBron puppets is definitely the funniest shit in the world. That would have been even more epic if they both would have made it to the finals that year.
Right.
Goddamn Orlando.
Or goddamn LeBron.
I mean, we're not talking about LeBron.
LeBron, goddamn KG getting hurt. I think all that would have changed that year. I think Boston would have beat Orlando if KG don't get hurt, and I think Cleveland would have beat Boston because that's who they were built to beat. They weren't built to deal with Orlando. No one thought the fucking Magic were gonna make it that year.
They got real hot. They got real hot that year too. There was some shooters on that squad.
Rashard Lewis was out there shooting. Rashard Lewis was like 90% from the corners and shit. That motherfucker wasn't missing a damn thing.
Yeah, they couldn't miss They couldn't miss the ocean in that motherfucker. They was letting that whole fly.
Yeah, they did that.
Well, but yeah, man. We're gonna go and move on from this joint. Last night, your boy LeBron goes retarded in the first quarter and goes even dumber in the fourth quarter. Hey, man, tell your man LeBron, chill out, bro.
Nah.
That man, chill out, bro. He had 17 in the first quarter, 21 in the fourth quarter. The man ended up
needed it.
46 points.
Fucking needed it.
I was gonna come on here and get my Skip Bayless on, but I ain't gonna do it. I can't. Now, last night was one of them games where you can't even pick nothing apart because he was smoking shit all night. And in the fourth, in the clutch, pulling logo threes with a minute left. Like, listen, hey, last night he was flawless. He was flawless.
It'd be so. It's weird to watch.
26 too, very efficient.
Yeah. It's weird because it's not, especially like we are just talking about Kobe. Kobe was so smooth and graceful. Bron isn't, but it just fucking works. Like his fadeaway does not look good at all. It looks terrible. Like his fadeaway looks terrible. But
It's just
like
flying all over the place randomly. It's like, what are you doing?
right. But that shit is going in right now. Like he was on another level. And like I said, we needed that shit. Cause Cleveland is not bad. Like they play their ass off. Cleveland fucking is relentless. And all these goddamn bigs just fucking they kill the board. I think both teams had 15 offensive rebounds last night. Like neither one of us could stop the other from getting offensive boards. And
they threw a lot of bodies at your boy too.
You said what?
A lot of bodies at AD last night.
They ain't got no choice. You got Drummond, you got JaVale, you got
Right.
the boy from the
Jared
Nets.
Allen.
AD struggled last night. Thank God.
He struggled the last. The only game he had good was
yeah, you know. The game you guys cheated in. We ain't gotta go there, Corey. We don't have to go there.
They cheated?
We was up by 33 at the half. I don't know. We must have unplugged their controller or something. I don't know what happened.
We was coming back in the second half, but the refs didn't want to let that happen. So you know how that goes. That's another conversation. That's another topic, man. We'll talk about that.
And y'all let THT come back. THT is hardly playing right now. They was like, "No, we in Chicago. We put THT in, and he dropped like 10 points real quick.
Drop a real quick ass 10. I'm like, and that just so happened to be the episode right after the episode where I mentioned him too. Of course.
I tell y'all, bro, it happens all the time, bro. All the time. We was talking about JaVale Saturday. We was talking about JaVale Saturday, and then all of a sudden, this nigga coming down the floor, throwing the ball between his legs, full point guard mode, all the way to the rack.
Right. No, but Cleveland got players though.
Then he dunked that hoe.
Like Cleveland got they can go ahead and get rid of JaVale. He ain't needed, but Sexton we were able to hold him, but that motherfucker's tough. Once Garland gets completely healthy, he just got back. Fucking Osman, whatever the fuck his name is, that they got some people. Like and JB Bickerstaff is a really good coach too. So Cleveland might fuck around sneaking that play-in tournament in the bottom of the East. That wouldn't shock me at all because the motherfuckers play hard.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, there's a lot of teams down there at the bottom that can sneak into that whole play in the East.
Except for Washington.
Yeah.
Hey, what are we doing with Washington? Are we gonna break that team up already, or are we gonna just get rid of Westbrook?
You can't.
How you gonna get rid of Westbrook? Who won him, first of all? Who are you gonna find that wants this nigga, first of all? Second of all, who in the fuck is gonna want to spend any kind of assets together? We good. Nah. Bradley Beal though. Bradley Beal, I'm sure we can make some work for him.
Whole lot of teams
make somebody like that.
A Miami Heat with Bradley Beal. Oh my gosh.
Oh shit. Oh no, don't.
Yeah. Who are you giving up to get Bradley Beal on the Miami Heat?
Heroes 100%. I don't think they give up Bam.
Anybody not named Jimmy Butler and Bam?
Basically.
I damn near want to keep Duncan Robinson if I can, but I'm not sure if that's gonna fly in that trade.
I keep Duncan. Tyler had to go. Tyler
Tyler, that's without saying. Tyler's out. And I fuck with Tyler, but any trade was like that, Tyler got the road. Bradley Beal.
Let's
So you
see.
get Tyler, and would you take Dragic?
So they got 28. Bradley worth 28 mil. So you give them Dragic, Tyler, a couple of these expire. You could probably go. I mean, it'd have to be a bunch of picks too. But money wise, you go Dragic, Tyler, and like you could throw a Olynyk on there if you wanted to, just as an expiring, and then you throw a bunch of picks in there.
How many picks you giving up for Bradley Beal? Though?
All of them.
Okay, how many you want?
Okay, so because I asked that because AD garnered what 4 first-round picks.
Yes.
James Harden got 4 first-round picks
and 3 pick swaps.
And 3 pick swaps. So I mean, they got 4 extra picks. The swaps,
right?
But
could be. You never know.
4 picks. I'm giving up 2 for Bradley. I give you 2 first rounders. I'm not giving up 4.
What?
He ain't won no MVP.
What?
He ain't did nothing.
Gerard,
Consistently.
Gerard, who's leading the league in scoring right now?
Bradley Beal. Yes, I know that.
No. Okay, hold up, though.
First round pick.
I'm not giving up 4.
Gerard,
I'm not giving up 4.
Answer me this question. Real quick. Answer me this question. How many first round picks Drew Holiday get?
Why you gotta bring Drew Holiday into this? He didn't deserve all of that. First of all,
it don't matter.
What did he deserve all of that? They overpaid for that. No, they overpaid for Drew Holiday. They overpaid for Drew Holiday. Bro.
Did they get 4 first rounders for Drew Holiday?
Yes, they did, but they overpaid.
You're getting 4 minimum for Bradley Beal. Really, he got 4. Bradley should get 5 or 6.
I'm gonna give up 2 for Bradley Beal.
I'm giving up 2. I'm giving you 3 players already.
Right, and this is exactly why the Nuggets ain't going to get him.
Let's look at your assets first of all. Before you sit here and say I'm gonna give you 2 first round picks and no other picks. Okay, fine. Giving them 2 first round picks and Gary Harris.
No. I'm not talking about Denver. I'm not talking about Denver. I'm talking about Miami. I'm not talking about Denver.
You said
if it was me, I'm giving up only 2. Like if I'm the general manager for Miami, I'm only giving up 2. I'm not giving up 4.
What if you're the general manager for Denver?
I gotta make the deal. Situation. It is a different situation because then I gotta give up Michael Porter, and I don't want to give up Michael Porter.
Then you don't want Bradley Beal.
But if you Miami, why? But if you Miami, why wouldn't you give up 4 first round picks if your draft picks are gonna 9 times out of 10 be at the bottom anyway? You're not at the top 10 if you're Miami.
You're in a win now situation with Miami. Same with Denver, I would think, is like, okay, we kind of got our guys. You trying to win now. You the number 2 seed. Miami just went to the finals. I'm not thinking about 5-6 years from now is not my number 1 priority. Getting a ring now is my number 1 priority. So
Bradley Beal is now, Gerard. Let's go, Gerard. Get 5
Gary Gary Harris being part of the trade should make you have to add an extra first round pick
that's
you
2
thought.
First rounders. That's 2 extra first rounders right there. So that's it.
2 extra first rounders for Gary Harris.
If you put Gary Harris in there, that's 6 first rounders.
How much Gary Harris get paid?
I give up Gary Harris and Will Barton and
Michael Porter Jr.
It's Porter's in the trade. You can kind of hold that off all you want.
Hey, I can see Gerard Bray scrolling up and down the Denver Nuggets roster. You gotta get him up.
Gary Harris
had 30 last night. Why I gotta give up the nigga that had 30, bro?
Because for the nigga that's getting 30 every night. That's why.
30. You get a nigga that average 30. He averaged 35.
He just got back. We gonna be. Man, no, my MPJ gotta stay, bro.
Then,
MPJ gotta stay, bro.
then we need to double up them picks. Cause now I'm not getting MPJ.
I'm giving up
quarter, and I gotta take on 20 million of Gary fucking Harris. Nah,
I'm giving you
six first minimum if I'm not getting Michael Porter Jr. back.
I'm giving
minimum
up
6 first.
If I'm Denver and I want Bradley Beal, I'm literally giving up our draft picks from this year. So
what the fuck's that?
Don't matter. They gone. Bowl, Will Barton, and Gary Harris. And you can have Paul Millsap too. You can have Paul Millsap too. You can have Paul Millsap too.
If I am watching general manager and I hear this trade offer, wishing that I had a flip phone so I could clip that motherfucker as fast as I can. Shut up. Bowl and shit. What are you talking about? Bowl. I don't want him.
Michael Porter Jr., bro. I'm not giving up Michael Porter Jr., bro.
You don't have
y'all won't have Nope. Y'all won't have a top 10. Y'all won't have the better of a draft pick for at least a decade if Michael Porter Jr. is not going to be part of that deal. Nah,
that's fine.
I'm going to need 6, 7 first and another 4 or 5 pick swaps on top of that. I want all that. I'm not getting Porter Jr. I got to take on Gary Harris and fucking Bo.
I want your whole future.
All of it. You better hope Jokic, Murray, and Bill get you 3-4 rings. I want all them picks. Period. You ain't gonna give me money. Get the fuck out of here.
No,
so what? You gonna need to get rid of him anyway.
I'm gonna give you Bobo though. I give you Bobo.
Right. It's all the same thing. Nah, fuck out of here.
He can play for the same organization his daddy played for.
Here's the other thing: you gonna have to trade Michael Porter Jr. anyway, because you know he gonna think he's still the best player on the team, and that he gonna need more shots. So he gonna be sitting there behind Bill.
He gonna be asking why Jamal Murray taking so many shots in the 50. He's like, nigga, you do know I'm the second best player on this team. Why are we even doing this? Jamal, I got it.
Look, you see what happened. Jamal went out.
Then y'all gonna have to trade him to Minnesota for nothing.
Can we speak on that? Since you just brought him up, your boy giving out low blows now. That's what we doing. That's what's out of the league.
Hey man, I didn't actually see the play.
It was clear. Mm-hmm. It was like Ric Flair. It was like Ric Flair.
I'm talking about WWF, WCW.
Look, all I saw, I literally saw the drop down notification on my phone, and it said Jamal Murray with the WWE style low blow, and I said, well, if it's WWE style, he had to have done it. I ain't even gotta watch it. That shit just blatant as hell. And Jamal, you tripping for that, bro? You ought to get suspended for a game.
He don't want a Tim Hardaway III apparently. So he's making sure Junior paid. That's
it didn't happen that night.
But speaking of trades, it was a crazy trade rumor going around in the group the other day. I'm just why not? What are the Nets really trying to do?
Nothing, but they can't. We just go rock out and see what they do with this rock and roll. We're not doing that. We're not that trade. No, we ain't doing it. How?
It's not possible. It's literally not possible for the Nets to add Kevin Love. It's not. Number one, I don't know if Caleb wanted to do that shit again anyway. Probably blown. Two, Kevin Love is owed a lot of money. So the Nets would have to give up pretty much everyone on their roster to get the money back to match salaries with Kevin Love. And they definitely can't do it right now because, as I found out looking at it yesterday, Joe Harris just signed a contract this year.
He can't
Which
be
means
traded.
he can't be traded for 3 months. So he can't be traded till March. And that's the biggest non-contract that's not Harden, Kyrie, KD, is Joe Harris at 16 minutes. So that's like you have to have that contract, period, just to even try to make salaries match. So that's not happening. It's not possible. Kill that shit. I don't know who wrote it, but you're terrible for writing it. It's just not happening.
Kevin Love doesn't solve the problem that they have. He is not a low post defender of any sorts. So he doesn't solve the problem of the rim protection or the defense that they have. If Houston buys out PJ Tucker, I say they need to go sign PJ Tucker.
That'd be a great sign for them.
But I don't know if Houston gonna buy him out or not. That was the last time I heard they was talking about buying him out or looking for a trade partner.
I was gonna say I think they'll try to trade him. I think they could get a trade for him. Tucker's got a. I think people like Tucker enough. They could get a trade for him. I think.
Is there what you want for him? Any draft picks you want for PJ Tucker?
I'm not giving them no draft picks for PJ Tucker. Maybe a second rounder.
Give a Bobo for PJ Tucker.
Damn right. You can have his ass.
But you want to add him in the Bradley Beal trade? Like,
what? Why I can't?
You just throwing this nigga. You just throwing him out there like he ain't shit. You can have him. That's
the biggest. That's the biggest asset, bro. That's the biggest asset we got, bro.
No, it is not. Ooh. Oh no, you mean like because he's tall? Like he's literally the biggest because he's tall.
He the biggest.
I'm not giving up Michael Porter. I'm not giving up Michael Porter. Michael Porter ain't in trade talks.
Wow.
He just ain't.
Then y'all just gonna stick with the same ass team.
Well, it looks like we are, bro.
Gary Harris.
Man, fuck that. Switching sports, man. We had a championship weekend this weekend in the NFL, bro.
I don't want to talk about this.
MAGA Brady.
You don't want to talk about what? The Bills getting
Not.
Corey, what happened? What happened to the Bills, man? Like what happened?
Kansas City flipped the switch. It's as simple as that. Like, that's legitimately the best the Chiefs have looked in like the last at least 2 months. Probably since the first half of the Bucs game. Like, that shit went downhill quick. Like, and I feel like it's because the Bills came in and scored real quick. Like, Buffalo came in and scored, and they're like, oh, shit, y'all really think y'all got a shot here? We about to shut this down. And then they couldn't get the touchdowns, and they had to settle for field goals. And once you start settling for field goals against the Chiefs, it's a fucking wrap. It's done. And, yeah, that shit got bad real quick. I got nothing. I was wrong. I was dead wrong. I thought they could get them again. I was picking them just out of pure pride. But I always said, like, I thought they had a shot. My thing was just like, yo, if anyone's got a shot, I think Buffalo has a shot. And even on that, I was dead ass wrong. They got ran the fuck off the field. Like, it is what it is. We'll see how they look next year. But yeah, that was.
They need to shore up their running game, if anything. Josh Allen
back
can't.
for the last 2 years.
Josh Allen can't be your primary runner.
I mean, I'm not even sure what they got in Devin Singletary because they don't fucking use him. So I don't know if he's good or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they need another running back. If you would run the ball, maybe you would know. And granted, this week they couldn't use him because they got down. After they went up 9, they went down. It was 21-9 in 2 seconds, and then you can't run no more. So I get that, but like to start the shit off, why not run the ball some? They did like the first play of the game was a run. After that, they one-dimensional shit ain't gonna work with Kansas City.
Hell no, you gotta beat them all the way around. You gotta score at least 35. I told you, if they don't get to 35, they're not winning.
Yeah. What they got to what? 13?
24.
Oh, they ended up in 24.
They ended up with 24.
Okay. Yeah. That
38, 24, 35 still would have lost.
I'm just saying, you got to get to 35 to even have a chance. Like, because Kansas City is going to score 35.
I don't know what it is with Buffalo. Like, I don't know. It's an unfair question when it's fucking Kansas City. Like, maybe they need another O-lineman or something. I don't know. Like,
you can't question Buffalo going against the Chiefs.
Ever.
They played the way they were supposed to play all year. They beat everybody they were supposed to beat. You just going against Patrick Mahomes and this juggernaut of an offense. What the fuck can you do with Kansas City? I don't know what it is Buffalo will have to do other than do what Kansas City did, and that's just load up. You just got to go sign a bunch of people. Get a bunch of motherfuckers and just throw them all on the offense. I don't know. What do you do if you Buffalo? They're not a bad team. I didn't see nothing really just wrong with them as far as anybody else. But Kansas City, that's just Kansas City. It's just not nobody fucking with them right now. It's Golden State in 2017 right now.
They're unfair. You're not supposed to have two people as unguardable as Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce on the same offense. Like that, it's not fair. And then Hardman fucks up, fumbles a punt, and it's like they literally went out of their way to make sure he was still good and got him the next touchdown. Like that's what it felt like.
The next drive was just sweep the Hardman, pass the Hardman, pass the Hardman.
Just sweep 50 yards. Next play, first down. Next play, touchdown. Like it's
like, hey, you're still good.
It was cool though when you saw his reaction after he fumbled. He would have sat down, threw the coat over him. He didn't want to be bothered. And they said, "You good? It's early. You go make a play." And they fucked with him. They got him.
This is what we do. Don't trip. That wasn't even the top 5 deficits that they've had to come back from over like the last 2 years. Like that's
nigga. These niggas put up 28 in a quarter, so I know it's gonna get ugly for you.
No, they threw a pick in the beginning of. They were down 10 in the fourth quarter and threw a pick down 10 and still came back and won the fucking Super Bowl. There's no situation that they don't believe they're good. And that means so much. Like it's very hard to get them discouraged because they've come back from so much.
Facts.
I'm just happy Corey was wrong. That's it.
I don't mind admitting when I'm wrong. I don't mind that.
Because y'all asked me the question, I said, Marcus, is Mahomes playing? Yeah. What are we talking about? Got the Chiefs by 2 touchdowns. How much did the Chiefs win by?
2 touchdowns.
I mean, hey, you gotta always try to, maybe the way Buffalo was playing, niggas was like, all right, they got a shot. Like they got a puncher's chance.
It's Buffalo.
You trying to give Buffalo a chance.
Just a chance, bro. Just a chance.
If you can't just be like, hey yo, niggas ain't gonna win. You said they got a chance. Kansas City.
They had a chance, bro.
Your chance is slim coming into Kansas City already.
And when I saw them starting to settle for field goals and shit like that, I just knew it was a wrap. Like if you settling for field goals against that high-powered offense, bro, you're not finna beat them.
I knew it was a wrap when Gerard picked the Bills. That's when I knew it was a wrap. Once Gerard picked the Bills, that like I was like, fuck. Well,
that giveaway.
I picked Tampa Bay too. What are you talking about?
Listen, that's not the point.
Dead clock.
I picked Tampa Bay too.
Very different situations. Picking Tampa Bay doesn't fuck with anybody up here, and the things that they
pick Green Bay.
But wasn't nobody up here. No, wasn't nobody up here pushing for Green Bay or not. Like there was nothing like that. When you pick the teams that people up here are pushing for, people up here backed, it always goes bad.
No, it don't.
Kind of does.
No, it don't. What team? What? When has this ever happened? We all get picks wrong all the time. We're not perfect.
Of course.
I went 50% on
Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, Gerard, we not doing that.
50% on Sunday.
Well,
come on, dude.
We all get picks wrong.
Come on, dog.
You be picking some bullshit. You go above and beyond to pick some bullshit, and you know it's bullshit.
Do I be right though? Is the question.
No.
Have I been right before? Have I been right before? That's all I need to know. Have I been right on some of these picks?
Yeah.
Some of these upset picks.
They didn't put the Duracell inside the clock. Yes, you was right before. It's cool. It's cool.
Bro,
y'all
right, not gonna do me like that. I was right. I've been right a lot. I told y'all. I said, hey, look, y'all. Washington is going to give Tampa Bay a tough game. I told y'all that. I told y'all it was going to be closer than what y'all thought it was.
Gerard, you told me the Tennessee Titans was going to be 13-3 and sitting in the Super Bowl celebrating. See what I'm saying? You see how you just pick one fucking thing? What? I told y'all it was going to be a close game with Washington.
I told y'all that. I was right.
Your prediction?
I
was right.
Okay, what about Nuggets in 7?
We won 2 series when I said it.
And no, you
we didn't win the third one.
What was the end goal, Gerard?
You swore
the finals, bro.
You said that. You didn't just go, okay, now we're good. We're in the West. No, you thought the Nuggets were going to beat the Lakers. Like, no.
I did. I still think they will. Nuggets in 7. Let's go.
You still think they will after they lost?
Nuggets in 7. Let's go. This year.
Y'all both 500 yet?
Yes.
Y'all finally made that leap? Good job. Congrats.
Let me have mine. Y'all have y'all's. Let me have mine, bro. Golly. Y'all just like picking on me. I think that's what it is, bro.
You bring it on yourself.
Or you make yourself a target. It's one of the two.
Speaking of targets, anybody seen Joe lately?
Hey man, he did post something like the night that they lost, but like I ain't seen him since then.
Nah.
All I saw was the night they lost, he posted something and said, "I hate Tom Brady." I haven't seen him since. I hope you all right, Joe. I hope you're alive. I hope you well. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, Joe. Just know that this time next year, you guys will be fine because you want to be in the playoffs. Jordan Love will be your quarterback.
Right.
Sooner.
There was some words by Rogers there, like, you know, never know what the future holds.
I don't think Rodgers is coming back.
You know who said something today? I saw it just before I came on Twitter that the Rams GM was asked whether or not Jared, like, is there any situation that in which Jared Goff wouldn't be the starting quarterback next year? And he literally referenced Aaron Rodgers saying, "You never know what the future's gonna hold." Whatever route he kind of like references, like you never know what might happen here.
If Aaron is available, that boy coming to LA.
How much money they owe that nigga? Like,
I don't care.
He on the contract for like 3 more years. So like, what are we doing?
You can figure out a trade. You can.
You didn't think about that when you drafted Jordan Love. So you don't care. Obviously, you plan on getting rid of him somehow. You got some plan to get rid of.
Yeah, I look the game with Green Bay and Tampa Bay, bro.
Bad Brady.
Defense.
Yeah.
So who's that?
It was Tom Brady was good in the first half, horrible in the second half, but the defense stepped up for him. Like if you could put up 28 points in 2 quarters, damn near, and the defense just finished the rest of the game for you, bro. Like it's easy.
3 turnovers and they only allow 6 points off of. That's the game. Period. Point blank. That's the game. They bailed. I mean, again, Brady did have a good
Aaron Rodgers, huh?
But yeah,
Aaron Rodgers.
that's a bad look for Rodgers. That's
do you really take the ball out of Aaron Rodgers' hands?
No, that was terrible.
On 4th and goal, like
no.
You know what? I'm gonna be real with you. If they was playing the Bengals, I'd have been like, all right. But you played Tom Brady in the playoffs, nah.
It's one of the dumbest decisions I've ever seen.
Like you're down 8. You're down 8. A field goal does nothing for you.
You need that touchdown either way, and you're down there close. So why not go for it while you're down there? Because if you're getting a field goal and plan on getting the ball back, now you gotta drive 75, 80 yards down the field. So that don't make sense.
It was ridiculous. It's so stupid.
You're going against game manager Tom Brady with the 2-minute warning. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking a chance.
And also, what was the kick returner on Tampa doing? Like, why would you just like sit down and not let the clock go to the 2-minute warning? And now you just gave Green Bay an extra timeout. Like that could have fucked with them. Thankfully for them, Brady figured it out. But it was like, what do you? No, that's common sense. Get the fucking 2-minute warning out the way.
Right.
So many stupid decisions. Why didn't Aaron Rodgers run? I don't. JPP was coming. I don't know if Rodgers definitely would have made the touchdown. Like it wasn't just as clear shot as people are making it out to seem. JPP was coming across the line at full speed already. He absolutely could have called Rodgers, but it was a damn better chance.
from that pitch, no. I don't think he would have made it. And he had 2 DBs that was on one, so one was gonna come off and make it.
Right.
No, I don't think.
You ain't got it. Ain't about or right then. I ain't really worried about if I'm scoring a touchdown or not. If I see Devontae, he open. I missed him because he was open for a split second, but I missed him already. I need to go.
Right.
I just need to go. Like I need to get some yards so we can get closer to the line, and I got more of a I can hit him with the play action from there, from the 4-yard line, or I could do a naked bootleg out of that jump.
Right.
Like it's a lot of other stuff you could have did from being at the 4-yard line and being at the fucking 16-yard line or the wherever they was. So
He
like
does it like 8 or 9 or something like that. And but like getting it, like you said, getting it down to like the 3 or the 4 opens up so many more possibilities and things that you can do.
Because then I got Devontae 1-on-1 out there, and y'all know he like to run them little out routes, them little quick out routes.
Or the quick in or the in and out.
Right, like this money.
He's out.
That's money. That's been working for you all season. I don't know. I know one thing. Tom Brady. I flipped my quarterbacks after this week.
I thought about this though. We've been like you heard Aaron Rodgers after the game. You don't know whether he's gonna be there or not. I kind of figured, will they sabotage that shit? What they did that to fuck Aaron Rodgers to make him lose? They did draft the quarterback out of nowhere for no reason. Maybe they fucking with him. I don't know. That call was too crazy. It's like Seattle in the Super Bowl not giving it the beast mode kind of bullshit.
That is still the dumbest call made.
It was a bad play call. It was a bad play call. I don't think I understood their thought process of try to get a quick throw. If we don't get it, we can still run. But you don't throw that slant in that kind of a crowd. Like that's what was the dumbest part of it. I don't see Green Bay doing that because their coach ain't got enough leeway to just take that. Like was it second, third year from Matt LaFleur? Like
second.
Yeah, no, you ain't got enough standing to like try to do some petty shit like that. Because if you blew this game and Rodgers leaves, and now y'all go 3-13 next year without Aaron Rodgers, guess who's gonna be the first one to fucking go? You ain't Pete Carroll. You ain't Pete Carroll, who's gotten to Super Bowls and won a Super Bowl and can. Nah, you ain't gonna be able to get through that. I don't think you'd be that. Nah.
You back to being an OC. You can't come back to the Titans. I tell you that, sir.
Y'all need defensive coordinator. Y'all
right.
Shit, we need an offensive coordinator too now. Shit.
We need offense. But that's another story.
That nigga gone.
Where you go? Is that Atlanta?
Yeah, he got Atlanta. He got Atlanta head coaching job.
They still ain't giving BNB no job.
Nah,
as long as he stay out the AFC South, I don't care.
He's still gonna be in the AFC West with the Chiefs. Ain't nobody trying to hire him.
He's gonna stay over there and be the offensive coordinator forever. Apparently,
is he? Did San Diego pick a coach yet?
I don't remember if they. I think they did. I just don't know who it is. That's the problem, bro. I don't know none of these coaches, bro. Who the fuck are any of these coaches? I don't know either. Who the fuck did the Eagles got as they coach? The fucking Colts offensive coordinator. Like, I didn't know the Colts offense was that goddamn great.
And I don't think he was calling plays either. Just like Bieniemy don't call plays. Because Frank Reich is a big-time offensive guy for the Colts. I don't even think he was doing that either, but that's what they used to hold Bieniemy back. Because, that's bullshit. But yeah, I don't. The Chargers hired the Rams D coordinator, Brandon Staley.
Oh, okay.
And the Rams did have like number one defense. That actually makes sense.
That makes sense. But like the Eagles one don't make sense.
No. The Lions one don't make sense.
The Lions one really don't make sense. They fired Jim Caldwell too early in my book.
Wait. The Lions, as their head coach, man, got the tight ends coach.
And they won shit since, bro. These niggas make it to the playoffs. They fire him after he makes it to the playoffs, bro. And then they don't go back to the playoffs like at all, bro. Like
their head coach is the tight ends coach.
he's pretty creepy to me. He talking about biting niggas' kneecaps off.
Yeah,
And shit like
he's weird.
Hey, any coach that you ever heard talk like that, 13. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they ain't about to do shit. I don't know. He might. That should just seem looked all bad to me. I didn't like it. I didn't like his demeanor. Quite frankly, he looks like somebody that says nigga a lot in the comfort of his home. That wouldn't shock me at all. It's just something about him really.
Bro, dude said we're gonna bite at the kneecaps, and then when we get back up, we fall. We're gonna bite at the kneecaps. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Are you Hannibal Lecter or somebody, bro?
Nah.
3-13. You are coaching the Detroit Lions, nigga. You get talk that shit, but your roster at the end of the day is
You're
the
coaching
Detroit
the Detroit
Lions roster, my nigga. That is 3-13, 4-12 at best.
And this is without Matthew Stafford now,
Yeah,
because Matthew Stafford is gone.
Without Matthew Stafford and any other quarterback that you ever had in that system that wasn't Matthew Stafford failed. So good luck with that shit.
That's how you gonna explain it. Like, yeah, we went 2-14, but when they walked off the field, they
ain't had no kneecaps.
They right.
Fuck. Shut the fuck up. Hey man, speaking of quarterbacks leaving, bro, where is Matthew Stafford gonna land?
Who the fuck knows?
It won't be nowhere important.
I don't think it's happening. Yeah, I feel like the Watson thing needs to be settled before
everything goes.
And it will. They will try to figure out what the fuck gonna happen there and where he lands.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. So, all right, throwing hypotheticals out there. This off season in the NFL gonna be very interesting in my book. You got Watson that probably won't show up to camp and probably will sit out. Maybe Aaron Rodgers is probably going to sit out or retire to get his way out of Green Bay. Do you wait to those two get signed and figure out where the hell everybody else is gonna go?
If I'm looking for quarterbacks, hell, them two gotta go first. Before I worry about Matthew Stafford or anybody else. Let me see if I can get these two first. One of them. Deshaun first. You gotta go for the future. He's younger. Let me see what I can do with him. If I can't get Deshaun, then I'm going Aaron Rodgers. And after that, I'm gonna explore my options. I'm not just gonna go right to Matthew Stafford either. I'm gonna explore my options. Let's see what the draft.
What about Matt Ryan? Is anybody gonna try to trade for Matt Ryan, get him out of Atlanta?
No,
he's gonna rot. He's gonna rot in Atlanta, and he deserves to rot in Atlanta. Stay there and rot, and stay there and clean up that mess you made.
No, he's way down the list. It'll be Watson. Watson is the main one. Rodgers we'll see, because I just kind of looked up at his extension. He's only gonna get like 20-something million a year on this extension that he's about to get. Motherfuckers out there getting 35, 40 mil. Aaron Rodgers is gonna get like 20-something. So he's not trying to get a new contract. So that'll be a thing. Those shits get figured out, then you can get to and Dak is an unrestricted free agent. Or we'll see if they try to franchise him again. So that could be a whole other thing too.
I was gonna say, I forgot about y'all quarterback.
We got one more. We got one more time to franchise him. That ain't nothing. He'll be back.
I'm just throwing out the possibilities.
I mean,
NFL doesn't normally have.
Unless Deshaun wants to come to Dallas, of course.
Of course.
We'll talk about that later.
Of course. And why wouldn't he?
Oh my gosh.
Either way, like there's very rarely like an off season where like in the NFL that's like looked forward to. And this one might actually be something like, oh, you just like, it's not the NBA. where they have that kind of shit, and the NFL has a chance to like really get some like some real off season buzz.
Yeah, because if you telling me that on the free agent market, well, not even on the free agent market, on the trade market, we have Deshaun Watson and Aaron Rodgers. What is going to happen? Like, that's already a big story for the NFL. Like,
It's crazy.
See, Jimmy G gonna be up there too.
Again, that's down.
okay. That's down the line with Matt Ryan, right?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Ryan and Stafford, they all in the same group together.
I'd say in between Stafford and Ryan.
He's Jimmy G's all the way down, boy.
Down the line, bro. That nigga can't even stay healthy. You get to the Super Bowl.
He cost him the Super Bowl.
Literally cost him.
I cannot stress that he cost him the Super Bowl. 100%. One throw. This is what you work your whole career is to make this one throw, and he couldn't do it. That's a period.
You had the mighty Kansas City Chiefs on the ropes, fighting for their life.
Come on.
And these niggas come back.
He had never been in that situation before, man. He needs some experience, man.
Oh, he got it, and then he sat down the rest of the
big moment, bright lights, man. He'll make that throw. He'll make that throw next time.
I doubt it, bro. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt that because there won't be a next time.
He'll make the throw next year, devil.
Where you going to the CFL?
No.
He need to go out there fight with Drew Lock.
Nah, man. I was watching Colin Cowherd earlier today.
Oh, here comes
he made it
crazy.
Oh, it's not crazy, but it's. He changed my mind. Let's put it like that. I've always said Peyton Manning was the GOAT of all quarterbacks. I think I finally got to give it up to Tom Brady, bro.
Wait.
Congrats. I don't know what you want.
He broke no, shut up. He broke it down to where
this is a revelation.
Yeah, this is a revelation for me. He broke it down to like his 2 seasons, his two separates, like from 2001 to 2010, and then from 2010 to now. And like Brady is only competing with Brady, bro. Like there's no other, like there's no other question, bro. Like
you
just you're talking to three people that already do this. You should have asked us. We would have told you this.
You needed Colin Cowherd to write that down for you. That's what you needed.
We could have told you this very thing last week.
No, I always just thought Peyton was the better quarterback. That was just me.
Talent-wise,
niggas always felt like Peyton Manning was the GOAT, all because he used to do a whole bunch of audibles and say audible. That's it.
I actually thought Peyton was better. My bad.
Talent-wise, I'd agree with you, but it ain't just about talent.
Man, what are we doing, Gerard? He ain't taking
Go.
The man has 5 more rings and is on his way to going to get another one. What do you mean you didn't know?
Whoa.
No, 4. He has 4. Wait, Brady's got 6, right?
Brady got 6.
I forgot. I guess they mailed. I forgot. Denver maybe mailed. They might have mailed him that one.
Yeah.
I guess they mailed him one.
Oh, nah. Yeah, I don't know what you know. I don't know why it took Colin Cowherd that brought you.
It was just when I looked at the stats, I was like, you know what? You might have a point here. Brady might be the GOAT when it comes to quarterbacks.
In the show.
I hate you.
And finish this. Finish this right now.
Peyton number 2 and Brady
Finish
number
this
1.
right now.
No. Yeah, so that's all I
Well,
got for y'all.
congratulations, bro. Congratulations.
I can't stand Tom Brady. I'm not dumb enough to argue whether he's the fucking GOAT right now.
I still argue. Look, I will still argue that Peyton was better, but
Be a dumbass argument.
There's no point. I would lose. And
Exactly.
I don't go into arguments I know I'm gonna lose.
And sure.
Fuck, bro.
There's something wrong with y'all niggas, bro.
Fuck, I call her every week. I call her every week to this. Every week.
What's wrong with
Cowherd?
What's wrong with it, bro?
Colin Cowherd out of all the fucking people in the world. This nigga said Colin Cowherd changed his mind on who to go for.
That's all, bro. He changed my mind, bro. That's it. But y'all got some positive words for the people out here in these streets, man.
Don't ever listen to Gerard.
Mamba Forever. That's all. I'm ending on that. Mamba Forever. I ain't got nothing else to say.
That's the name of the episode. I ain't put a number on this one. Mamba Forever.
Facts, man. R.I.P. man. R.I.P. to everyone that lost their lives that day, man.
I got no positive words, bro. Just R.I.P. Mamba, man. Y'all already know.
All right. Well, that's it for today, y'all. Episode 78 is in the books, man. Mamba Forever. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on all streaming platforms, man. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Follow us on YouTube, Conversations at the Shop. Follow the IG page, Combos at the Shop. If you're on Clubhouse, come fuck with us on Clubhouse this Sunday. We got the Royal Rumble talk where we will be talking the Royal Rumble this Sunday, man. I'm actually pretty excited to see what the hell they're gonna do with it this year. So yeah. So all my wrestling fans out there, come fuck with us this Sunday, bro. Clubhouse. We there. And that's all I got for y'all, man. Y'all be out, man.